what's up? Jeez, that's loud. That's loud. What's up, everybody? Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Early stream today, early gang, early crew checking in. Hello, guys. Hope you're all well. Bear with me here. Strange. Okay. All right. What's up, guys? Hello. Welcome in. Happy Friday for those who celebrate such a day, such an occasion. How are you all doing? Welcome. Edgy, you were first in the chat today. Well done, at least on Twitch. Jabus, welcome back. Delson, how's it going? Guy in Space, hello. Mr. Slickers, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Demon Knight, welcome back, my dude. Top Op, da? I think I'm saying that right. Hello, welcome. Mr. Modify, what's up, dude? Yoku, hello. Dark Juice, what up, dude? How you doing today? And Dover Sween, hello, guys. What's up? How are we all doing today? See, some of you guys are playing Star Citizen. How have you found it? Have you been finding the 4.9 patch so far? Based on what I saw yesterday, not very pleasant. Not very pleasant, but we'll see how things go today a little bit earlier in the day. Yeah, I did, Panda Chow. Yeah. It's a crosshair, don't you know? Yeah, I've been told that about 20 times. It's completely useless. No, it's gone. First thing we did, pretty much, take it off. You unlock the ports, you can just rip it off as well. I need to change that name. Yeah, am I saying it wrong? Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. Hey, Morgan. What's up, dude? How are you? What are you about to do? I'm going to do some bounty hunting today, because that's generally something that works. I'm going to try and do some bounty hunting with the Basher. It's also a good excuse to use the Basher and get me a little bit... de-rust a little bit of my space combat skills, if I can, because, you know, a lot of the time your bounties are in space. So I'm going to take the Basher out, a little bit of bounty hunting, and kind of just see where the verse takes me, because, I don't know, I wanted to do what I did yesterday, but it's just... we'll take a rain check on that until maybe next week or something. I think the desync, after speaking to a lot of people after yesterday as well, it seems the desync and everything is definitely worse in 4.9.
Landing gear up.
Which means, you know, ground PvP FPS is just possibly out of the question for a little bit. Not that it's ever stopped us too much before, but yesterday was just ridiculous. Good morning, Goober. How's it going?
I'll be
Thank you for the
tracking
follow.
progress on the bounty. Watch yourself out there.
You got one the store's broke right now? Many of us can't buy it? No, I didn't buy this. This is from CIG Top. I'm in their partner program, so I occasionally get access to the new ships to show off. Play around with and give away eventually. Yeah, Flack, how you doing, man? Good evening. Hey, nice dog. What's up, man? Friday. Early finish today. Did some TSG last night. Was fun, but space combat feels like outside of laser cannons, everything's awful. No, I mean, ballistic cannons are pretty good. The C788's got buffed. They're size 4s. They got a pretty juicy buff this patch. I think I was talking to Montic on Virgil's stream yesterday, and he was saying that they're going to revert that again, but I was asking him, like... I was trying to ask him, like, why have you even done this in the first place? Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you nerf the deadbolts, and then take a look at the C-78s, which haven't even been touched in years, and over buff them. Like, it just, like, answer me that. And he didn't really answer that. He just kind of said, oh, yeah, well, we're probably going to revert it. But it's like, well, why are you even touching them in the first place? Like, what is the thinking there? Where's the logic? Good morning, Glitch. What's up, man? Or afternoon. The C-78s are 100% decent on the Talon Jabbers. Yes, right now.
Quantum drive is now on.
It's, apparently that is the meta now anyway, which is, you know, you could see from a mile off. People are slapping the 788s on their Talons. They're running really stealthy. And you're basically cooked. No, I haven't checked that,
Quantum
Zuzo.
drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I'm just sad I don't have to cycle my notifications anymore. Wait, what do you mean? No more excuses for being antisocial. Cycle your Oh, what? The hints? Overswing? Because they fixed it? They fixed a few things this patch. Details like boxes left on the hangar floor going into inventory if you store the ship, and the everlasting drink bottles. Yeah, the ones... I wanted that. Nothing wrong with the everlasting drink bottles. You know how hard it is to get... So I'm actually rocking a flight suit, the Tailwind, now, while I'm flying this, so I stop blacking out, or at least it should help with the blacking out quite a bit. I can't carry anything in this thing, so I've had to store like a couple of bottles of cruise in my Basher. Which isn't easy. Yeah, Dover, yeah, I got it. That should be okay. I mean, you can put, I don't know how much Sawbucks got nerfed. They were quite good. They were doing quite well in the last patch. I don't know how much they got nerfed, though. I haven't taken a closer look at everything. I'm running stock on the Basher, just to get a feel for what these guns are like. I don't know how well that's going to go down. We'll see what targets we have, but anything big, I'm not going to be able to deal with in this, obviously. What's up, Bloody Wolf? What's your favorite air-to-air combat play? What do you mean? Like, favorite ship? Do you know the stats on blacking out in each armor? No, but I was in heavy armor and I had like 25% G resistance. In this, I'm 98% or something in the tailwind flight suit. So it's quite it's a big difference. It's a big difference. But you can also mix and match like light armors, and he's jumped. Oh, he's right here. Shit. He's a runner though. He's a runner.
Quantum drive is now on. Shield system online.
It's a cool set.
Quantum drive is now off.
He's off.
Shield system offline.
Where the hell's he jumped to? Okay, we don't have the jump points. Fantastic. Fantastico! Alright, we've probably lost our first bounty of the day. Corsair is out of there. He's going to... Crusader. Let's get ahead of him at Grimhex, maybe? If we can. I think he's got to have a faster jump drive.
Drive is now on.
The chase is on. Chase is on. What's up, Bart? How's it going, man? Good day, sir. They brought down to Mantis range. What did Decker? My favorite ship, bloody, is the Hornet. I love the Hornet. My daily driver is the Corsair. And yeah, player bounties, yeah. I hear the Inferno's pretty decent this patch. It is, dude. Yeah, I think it is decent now for clobbering big ships. Which is exactly what it wants to be, right? Yeah, he's slightly faster than me in his quantum drive. I think the Inferno will be a nice group ship now. You ain't going to do much on your own. You're going to get eaten alive by a fighter, but bring it with you with the group to hammer on some bigger ships, for sure. Hey, Bad Habits. Good afternoon. Oh, they brought the buzzsaws to Mantis damage. Right, I thought you meant the ship, Decker. Range to make them competitors. Got it. So yeah, pretty much under size 4 is everything kind of like almost standardized at this point. Running the Talon or the Saber Comet. Nice, nice. Yeah, Talon with the C788s at the moment. Just be aware of their velocity. I think the velocity is quite slow on them. In fact, let me check that. What is the velocity on the C788s now? I love the Gladiator, actually, Chaz. Yeah, good. It's a good all-rounder. Good all-rounder medium ship. What are we checking? Oh yeah, the C788s. So the C7. Oh, what? Where are they? There they are. Oh, it's the dash. Velocity on these things is 1152. Okay, so they got that. They're actually not terrible then. 1152 ms. Oh, I see. I see indeed. So you compare that to like the gold standard of velocity. A Rhino, which is 1400. Yeah, it's 200 ms difference. So, okay, yeah, C788s are obviously pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks, Roman. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay. It gets the job done. Alright, see if we can drop out a little bit before here. And can we see Yella? No, of course we can't. Why? Why not?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Bruh.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
It's got a quick quantum drive.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is
We
now
can, if we can just like shake him and cause him to crash or something as he approaches the hangars, we'll be okay.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system on.
I can't do anything to him anyway. Not enough pen. Do I have any missiles? I don't. Damn it! This could go on forever. It's going all day. Okay, so the plan now is we wait for a slightly bigger bounty hunter ship to turn up, soften him up, and then we steal the kill. That is the play now. But we just... Is he not... You're not running to Grimhex now? Interesting. He's going to turn. Might hit me here. Corkscrew in. Oh, I don't want to hit that rock. And he's jumped.
Shield system online. Shield system.
Okay, that was weird. What's he scared of? Maybe he doesn't realize I can't actually hurt him.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shield system on.
See if we can cause an accident. That's our only play at this point. Force him to crash into a rock or something.
Shield system is
Dude, is that the turrets? I'm trying to clean up some criminal scum here. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. I do need to rearm, I do need to get some missiles back, but you can't really carry much on this thing anyway. But they might make the difference, you never know. You never know. Can you rearm on these pads anymore? Oh shit. Oh shit, those turrets are angry. Why are they shooting me? I don't understand. Just because he was inside the zone?
shield system offline.
What a thankless profession, guys. Thankless profession, bounty hunting. What's up, Gloom Gun? Dazza, what's going on, man? 07s, welcome, dude. If only we had the hook to ram him with, or the crane. Yeah, that could make all the difference. Shit.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, let me just go get some... Let me rearm and repair a little bit here. Ship feels so much more fun to fly now that I've got that flight suit on, though. Where is it? Where is our core? The hell? Alright, you can make me use the star map. What? What the hell is it? There it is. Jesus, man. HDK, how's it going? Good evening. Afternoon, I should say. Must be nearly through the paint top coat by now and burning up the undercoat. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Zeus Mark II ES? I use it for combat a lot. It's an okay daily driver. Jason? It's not really great for combat, though. It isn't great for combat. It's got a really big pancake, and obviously it's only got 2 size 4s. For the size of the ship, you're not shaking off any damage. You're not dishing out a huge amount either. It's not really ideal for combat. The MR is the one that's going to be for combat, but obviously that's not out yet.
Quantum drive is now off.
I actually have an MR, and I have the Zeus. I think I still have that, actually. Did I change that into something else? Good daily driver if you only drive, exactly, yeah. It's not really for combat, but I must admit, most of my experience with it was during 4.0,
Online.
and I spent all my time with it in Pyro. And I was getting into PvP like every day with it, and always coming out short. It stained my my opinion of it ever since. I stopped flying it after that because I was just getting dominated by everything. It's just not a good fighter. She ain't got it where it counts, kid. Consider putting scatterguns on it. Seems like the Basher agile enough to stay close and do some damage. I've never played with shotguns, really, dog. But maybe? I honestly don't know what I want to put on this. I'm open to some suggestions. Some more meta suggestions. I'm just kind of rolling with the stock because they're all kind of cool guns. I just want to get a feel for the guns. That's a new one. Flash my BIOS now. Windows doesn't let me log in. Had to reset the pin. Is it Windows 11 now, Daz? Yeah, that's the what's it called? Is it BitLocker? The BitLocker thing? Oh, bad for having 3 molar teeth removed. Oh shit, HDK. Rough. How come? Did you not brush them? What the hell is happening? Sorted now? Yeah, dude, I've had that headache. The Cruise, what's going on, dude? What's your thoughts on the Gladiator and what guns would you recommend that aren't deadbolts? The C788s are OP at the moment, the Cruise, and the Gladiator is a perfect recipient for them. So I would whack some C788s on them. They just got a buff in 4.9. They're probably going to get nerfed at some point, though, just like the deadbolts, but enjoy it while it lasts. And yeah, the Gladiator is good, dude. You can put like a variety of missiles on it, torpedoes, bombs. It's tough. You can, if you're not like a very good pilot, you can survive a bad brawl here and there and escape with it. And it can dish out decent enough damage if you've got a gunner as well. I like the Gladiator. In fact, I'm trying to make money to buy one again because I ain't got one. In the game, I mean. Dragon Lord, how's it going, man? Thank you for watching the videos. I really appreciate that. You recommend the Cuddy Black or the Prospector as a starter ship? I have the Cuddy now, but enjoy the mining loops, so thinking of upgrading. With real money, Dragon Lord, you can buy the Prospector in-game with money you earn in-game, or you can rent it for like, I don't know, 50,000 credits for 2 or 3 days and just do mining with it. You can't change the components on a rental, though. That's the only problem. Keep the Cuddy. Keep the Cuddy Black, because with the Cuddy Black as well, Dragon, you can go and do ground mining. Right? You can put an ROC in the back of a Cuddy Black, which is a ground vehicle miner. And you can put an Atlas Geo in the back and go mine with it. And you can do PvE combat missions and hauling and everything. It's solid all-rounder, man. I would not just go for a Prospector. You're very limited with just a Prospector. So I would buy it in-game, buy the Prospector in-game to add mining, ship mining to your repertoire. Or go rent it. Rent the Prospector. And do mining without investing heavily into a ship and maybe making money to buy one with it in the long run. This is the new shiny trash bucket, Darth Mullen. Yes, it is.
Damn, they really tuned you up. Hey, buck up. It happens to the best of us.
God damn.
Good day to take down some shitheads, huh?
G'day from Australia, Jet Heller. How are you, my man? The legend himself. How are you doing, buddy? Jet Heller is a champion Daymar Rally racer, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat here. Doing good, Jet. How's things down under, man? Oh, look, the dude's sitting at Grimhex.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive.
If you do the Nyx missions now, you get 3 ships for free? Prospector, Golem, and the Mole? What do you mean you get them for free? The view from the inside is terrible, Techno, man. It's the visibility is pretty trash.
Shield system online.
Dude in the Mantis up to no good, for sure. For sure. What I like to do when people are in Grimhex, I like to pretend I'm Boba Fett. And I hug an asteroid and power down my ship. And I roleplay a real bounty hunter. Yeah. Although chances of this guy going anywhere are very slim. was that? I didn't hit the rock. Twitch, clip that. Let's see if that works. It probably doesn't. Why the fuck did I blow up? Why the fuck did... This never works. What is Twitch talking about? This freaking Twitch clip that thing doesn't work. Thanks, HDK. Down my ship. And I roleplay a real bounty hunter. Yeah. Ah, this is one funny guy, let me tell you that. The chances of this guy going anywhere are very slim. There's not a single ship on the radar nearby. Oh! I guess the hitbox for the asteroid is much larger than it actually is, because my nose is being hit there. Oh. Honestly, dude. Try to have a little bit of fun. Try to have a little bit of fun. The game punishes you for it. Jet says, all good, mate, on holiday in North Queensland. Nice and relaxing. Is that where Aussies go for holidays, Jet Heller? Like the staycations? No, I didn't get shot from a stealth ship. It's the hitbox of the asteroid, I think. It would have been shooting me from the front, on the nose. Maybe there's pointy spears on the front there? I don't think so. Hey K3B, what's up? Yuri Keller, what's up? What's up? I would say it was the asteroid. Once again, I forgot to set my spawn in Stanton, but we'll see if we can get a different bounty nearby anyway. Yeah, we bashed into a rock. That's for sure. Ah, back on the Lawville run again. Alright, let's see if... What happens if I abandon this guy? Is he going to give me the same one? I can't remember what it does.
Hello. Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let
Give it a moment.
Disembark before boarding.
Rather have you drop a bounty than do a half-assed job.
Thank you, Kent. Exclamation point sticks in the chat, Gully. You type that in the chat, it should tell you. Probably going to be a little while until I get probably get another mission pop up, but we got time.
Next stop.
What are you drinking? I'm drinking coffee in my fresh meat. My fresh brews, sorry. Fresh brews. Meat bags mug. You can pick one up yourself on my merch store. Cheers. Thank you, Black.
Now arriving. Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious...
The Basher is very fragile, so there was a ship there. There was a stealth ship on me. Probably would die that quick too. Oh god. Is there a guard going postal?
Here, cover.
Oh, that's creepy. That is some creepy shit. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, what is happening there? Oh, God. Maniac.
Welcome to the
Usually overseas, as it's generally cheaper. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Same in the UK jet. The dude is having a very bad day. Yep. That's how it feels to wake up in the morning in your 30s.
Stand by.
What's up, Tira? Just the local pretzel man. Pretzeling up at Lawville. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that one to shoot people. And the game of Twister goes bad, yes. Alright, what did I lose? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, let me grab another. That's what I gotta do, man. No better way to do this. Grab the cruise and then stuff it in the back. Sometimes I wonder how you can enjoy this game, man. Me too, Sky now. Me too sometimes, man. Especially when it's as bad as it's been since 4.8. Cheers, Jet. Take it easy, bud. See you soon. No, I can't. I couldn't put one on, Flesh, so I couldn't put one on the Tailwind flight suit, so I assume they stopped that for now? Which I don't know. It makes sense, right? Hey Vince, what's up, man?
Your systems are online.
It's called Stockholm Syndrome. No, it isn't that. There's just nothing else that's... There's nothing else comparable to Star Citizen. You know, I always say, man, there was another game that was doing what Star Citizen was doing. And I said this on Space Tomatoes podcast. Like, it could be a fantasy game. It could be a Wild West. It could be, you know, a sci-fi game. Sci-fi is obviously my preferred sort of genre, but there's other games doing what Star Citizen does. I'd be playing those as well, but there just isn't. There's no other game doing this shit, so...
Landing gear up.
Everything else is so uninspired and boring out there.
Shield system offline.
When you live through the golden age of gaming, in my opinion, like, for me, it's got to be something special to hit. There's just so much shit out there and slop, and I feel like there's like... I feel like the golden age, the golden gamers are like just tapping out, and they're just like...
Play it smart and come home safe here.
They're putting up with the crap and the slop and just enjoying the simpler games now. And that's why we're not getting any development companies pushing shit. They've got like new audiences now. Gamers who didn't live through when games were actually pushing boundaries and fun and hardcore and unique. Now there's new audiences that never lived through all that shit, and they don't know what they're missing. No. That's why I'm a Star Citizen and have been for a long time, because it's like the only game that comes close to the games that I used to play. They used to be good. soda. Hey, Judge, what's up, man? It's definitely an abusive relationship, Charles, for sure, yeah. What's up, Jason? How you doing, bud? Yeah, for immersion, and I think that's fine. You know, we're always pushing for the difference between a pilot and a Marine, right? And a Marine, somebody that can be combat ready with a backpack and all the shit, all the gear, no idea. You need to go into an FPS fight. You want to fly a ship to the, you know, peak of your ability, you better be just rocking a flight suit and be completely optimized for that role. I'm all for that kind of stuff. So taking backpacks away from flight suit enjoyers, it's fine, really. You know, I was talking about this earlier, like when I'm fighting players now, and if I bring a guy down in a ship, let's say over Hathor or something, I bring him down with a railgun. I've brought him down in that ship, which I've had to deal with for X amount of time. Now he's on the ground. I used to have to deal with him all over again in heavy armor, with a sniper rifle, you know, freaking railgun of his own, ammo to the balls, grenades, etc. Right? I'd have to deal with that as well. But now, if I bring a guy down in a ship, in a fighter, it's like, well, he's probably going to be in light armor, you know, at the most, or a flight suit. That's going to make it easier for me to finish him if I'm flying from the ground. Yeah, Angels Falls first. It looks interesting, but I mean, it looks literally like it came out 20 years ago. That's the problem. I mean, I am a bit of a fidelity whore as well. That's why I like Star Citizen. Another reason I like it. I do like the fidelity and the detail. Like, I didn't play through those eras of gaming to regress in graphics and fidelity, you know? Gaming 15, 20 years ago, I would think, holy shit, where am I going to be in 20 years? Like, graphically. What is this game? This game is going to look insane. Gaming is going to look insane. We're going to have thousands of players in living, breathing universes. You know, all my wildest gaming dreams are going to be true in 20 years. And we've somehow, like, almost regressed. It's crazy, man.
That was a hell of an effort. Hope you get back out there once you're on your feet.
Yo, Xander, what's up, dude? Over sweet nose. Here for a portion of SC, welcome in, Judge. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, early gang. Yeah, Furex, for sure, dude, for sure. It's hard, you can't recreate that anymore. Starting up WoW for the first time, getting lost was gaming peak for me 20 years ago. Tell you what though, man, I play World of Warcraft Classic with my daughter now. She's 7, and it does, that you do get to relive that experience to some degree. Seeing how they are in complete awe of the game and all the characters in it, and like the places you can go, and like I took her to Stormwind the other day and she was blown away. She was so amazed by it all, and it's like, oh man, yeah, I remember that feeling of being in awe at the video game, you know? It definitely got some of the formula right, Husker. Not as much as Star Wars Galaxies did back in the day. Charles. That's funny. One day CIG will make suit lockers actually functional so we can easily put on armor before we go out. Yeah, depending on what you want to do, right? Have one suit locker outfitted for your space faring space flight adventures, and one for your time to go to a bunker and murder fools, or a contested zone or something, right?
Quantum drive is now off.
A small backpack isn't a major issue, Jason. Yeah, one for something for like bottles and things, for sure. You know, just for supplies, maybe a couple of max of ammo.
Quantum drive.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. Yeah, that's a problem too, Blue Pike. Do you ever play Dark Age of Camelot Detox? No, but I played Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning, which was based on DAOC, and it was also peak gaming. That was definitely some of the most peak PvP RVR gaming I've experienced, but that was kind of the beginning of the end for MMOs, Warhammer Online, when you started to realize like these developers are actually completely fallible, and they can spend 5 years building an MMO, and in the first month they can have no clear goal or idea beyond the first month of release of how the game should look and how the end game should play out. That was when I first was introduced with like, oh shit, these developers don't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes. Because if you play Warhammer Online, which the entire premise of that game was based on, there were two factions. You could join Order, you could join Destruction. Order was like humans, the High Elves, the Dwarves. Destruction was like Orcs. Jesus, who was it? Orcs, Goblins, Chaos, and some other faction. And you basically went to war with each other. Like, the whole game was centered around you would have to fight your way through tiers of the enemy's homeland until you eventually reach their capital city. And then you would fight them at their capital city at this predetermined time to beat them, destroy their capital city, flip the capital city, and then it would reset the whole map and you'd go back to the beginning. It was such a fucking cool concept, man. And this is the kind of shit that we just don't have anymore in gaming. But you would literally, your whole faction, your whole side would be geared towards defeating the other player's entire faction and sacking their city and winning that realm war. And then we did it. We fought for, like, I gamed the shit out of that game with my org called Ruin. I was a chosen tank, and we basically fought for weeks to reach their capital city. And when it came time to flip their city and beat them, it didn't work. The game, it was broken. And then when we eventually flipped it, it was like stuck in some sort of like limbo where it didn't properly flip, and then like the entire 3 or 4 week war before it meant nothing, and everything was like reset, and then like things just stopped working, and then it worked again, and then you could flip their city over and over again, and then you realize that was all there was to do. There wasn't really any plan beyond that, and in like a month the game just fell off a cliff. It's crazy. I didn't know, Dover. No, yeah, I'm a Warhammer fan, Jason. I'm not like... I've played it, video games, and, you know, familiar with the lore for years, but I'm not like a book reader, tabletop collector at the moment. Hey, Alex, how's the desync? I don't know, man. It's probably not great. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not getting any more bounties at the moment, so... Might do something else in between. No, Mr. Fail, not yet, buddy. Not yet, I would say. That'll do. Did you play it, dog? What team were you on, man? I love the system to stop gankers. If you went into a lower tiered area and killed low levels, you got turned into a chicken. Yeah! Yeah, it did so many great things, that game. Warhammer Online was probably one of the most enjoyable leveling experiences ever, because you got experience points from PvP just as much as you got them from PvE. And the PvE experience of leveling was very different to the PvP experience of leveling. And they were both interconnected. It was, you know, that games can do it. They can make PvE and PvP work. And Warhammer Online, I think, was one of those games that did. Here we go. Nope. Oh, dude. Jump around to something else. It's Just got into the tabletop section of Warhammer. My wallet hates me. Ooh, who are you collecting? I'd like to collect tabletop. I just don't have the time, really. You know, alongside just IRL and streaming and making videos and stuff. I would like to do tabletop. I did enjoy it for the period of time that I did get into it. I did get pretty stressed about it, though. I don't know about you, but I'm very particular about how good the paint job looks, and if it doesn't look like the box art, I get quite pissed off and I don't want to do it. So, coming into it as a newbie, painting for the first time, I did find that aspect of it a bit stressful.
Quantum drive is now on.
I think it's probably one of the reasons I stopped as well. Yeah, but Iron Source, like, the data shows that just doesn't work. So people, you know, they stopped developing games around that now. They stopped developing games around mandatory group content. You know, it's if they can make more money making a game where everybody can play it on their own in their own time whenever they want. They don't have to rely on anybody ever. They don't have to form social connections and friendships and can just get in and do something and get off in an hour or two, then that's going to make the company more money. That's how they'll build the game a lot of the time. I don't necessarily think that's the right way to build games, though. Multiplayer games, that is. There's a reason we have single-player games. I can't even remember. I was a friar or something with a stick and couldn't die because I had some heal on... You were playing a warrior priest. Were you playing a warrior priest, dog? Alright, this is not ideal, but this is my opening mission for Foxwell again. I think I need to redo, so I'm gonna have to get out and do this bunker here. Detail, what's up? Also, is there much to do as a solo player? I'm getting a computer next week. Yeah, there's plenty to do as a solo player. PvE. PvP as well if you wanted to. I'm not nervous about getting near anything now. This thing is either so fragile or I just hit a crazy hitbox on that asteroid earlier.
Landing complete.
Hell? It's so small though. Look how small this damn thing is. It basically blends in with the debris and crap around the area as well. Ah, oh, really? Very one?
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Oh, I didn't get restock on missiles. Great. What do you want, Jerry? Yeah, and all of the classes, but that one I can remember. Warrior Priest. Yeah, the Warrior Priest was a really fun class. Loved that in Warhammer Online. Love Vanilla WoW for that. My guild was Horde, and we had a massive rivalry with an Alliance guild for server first raids. Every time we saw them in World PvP, they died. Yeah, and that's like, you know, playing with other people and taking part in these sort of moments in time with other people. That's what you remember. That's the memorable part of multiplayer games. That's why, in my opinion, multiplayer games are the best. What's up, Aberrant? Not a lot, dude. Not a lot. We're doing some bounty hunting today, if there are any bounties. If any are popping up No criminals at the moment, though. We just exhausted the first two that all ran to Grimhex. Now Jerry 1 is obviously waiting for me to land, so he can just blow up my ship and then leave, probably. Yeah, there are plenty of orgs that do group stuff, Ulstras, for sure. I would, if you're new to the game, I'd play for a few weeks and then look for an org once you feel kind of like lost or bored. But you definitely got to like find your own fun and make your own goals. Top nav speed, I think, is 1180? Maybe more than that? Boom gun? Yeah, sessions, exactly. Yeah. Default loadout. Barham. I'm using default because I just want to kind of like play with the new weapons, just see what they're like. Using a painting of the models because I've been doing art for a few years. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Collecting the Tyranids and Space Marines. Love the Salamanders and Space Wolves. Nice. Tyranids and Space Marines. Cool mix. Yeah, so I have some Imperial Guard and I have some Space Marines. But, yeah, I'm not actively painting or building them anymore. Landing gear down. Yeah, I can almost tuck it under this thing. Alright, I'll tell you what, actually.
Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shield system offline.
Hide it away among the trash. It definitely blends in. I did paint. I didn't paint the Imperial. I did paint the Imperial fists, yeah, Arch, but they're the ones that I got pissed off with, and they kind of killed my motivation to paint. Because it was so hard getting the yellow right, and if you fucked up a detail and you had to redo the yellow to cover it up, it was just nightmare fuel. I'm definitely. I do like Nurgle, but I'm not a Nurgle fanboy, no. Oops. I abandon this one. Is it going to give me a new one in a different location? Understand that part of painting? Yep.
I'm getting some angry comms about this contract.
I really put a lot of time into getting the yellow right as well. And then when it was time to do detailing and things, and I smudged the yellow or touched the yellow, ugh. Not good, not good. Really? Come on. let's just wait a little bit longer, see if I can get a new mission pop up. Started a Night Legion detox. Nice, nice. Are they black paint work? Hey, to my WM, cheers, man. Good to see you. Adeptus Sororitas are cool. You mean the Sisters of Battle? Don't you come at me with these ridiculous new names. These new brandings. Imperial Guard or Imperial Guard. And the Sisters of Battle, the Sisters of Battle. Hey, man.
Wilson, Foxwell here. Glad that you're coming on board to lend a hand.
Quantum
You should have
drive is
everything
now
you need to get
on.
going.
You think so, Virum?
Quantum drive is now off.
The M4As? I don't know what they're like at the moment. I know they're not terrible. Other than this best chapter being Space Wolves, I'm partial to Nurgle. Yeah, I think Nurgle are cool.
Is now off.
In terms of, like, Chaos Space Marines, if we can call them that anymore, I think Nurgle is probably the coolest.
Quantum drive is now on.
The 40k pile of shame is massive. Pile of shame.
Is now off.
The plastic crack. I do not have a pile of shame. I have lots of... a box of, like, shame, which is, like, things that I'd collected over the years as a kid.
Quantum drive is now on.
I don't have a pile of shame. It's very easy to buy stuff that looks super cool in the box and never touch it again, though, isn't it? I'm waiting for the new Total War Warhammer 40 kit. Me too, Jason. I'm going to be all over that. Yeah, really looking forward to that. Yeah, me too, Daz. I have like a box full of the metal minis. I think I have an old Space Wolf Dreadnought in metal.
Shield system online.
I think I have like Abaddon, the spoiler and things like that. They're not in good shape though. They're not that like they're not well kept.
Landing gear down.
Night Lords or Skaven. Skaven? In 40k? Why haven't they done that? Why isn't there a why isn't there a Skaven 40k race? Or is there now? Did they finally do it?
Hold still, goddammit! Oh, damn it! We're hit! They got me! They really got me!
Sorry to interrupt your Ninetales orgy, guys. But I got a contract to fulfill. Yeah, they're all naked. They're all broken for those who don't know. That's why half the dudes are naked. It looks like you've crashed some sort of space orgy. That inside? I guess that's inside.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Are they still all naked? They are. Yep. This could potentially go pretty badly, guys. I'm in nothing but a flight suit. What's up, Cookie? Well, they haven't put a fix in yet. This was only a 4.9 one, right, mod? 4.9 issue?
Moving out to investigate. Where the hell they go? Bring it! Oh, hell with this! You got it! Okay, they got your cousins! Gets on the clock! Pushing out! Yeah, we lost one.
2 mags left.
I've got you covered! Oh, damn! Bring it!
All right, out we go.
Contract complete. Initiating your payment now.
Be a ninja like that guy yesterday. I need to get my lag switch first, dog. Yes, find anything wrong with it?
Engines online. Launch complete.
Well,
Landing gear up.
a new passenger, yes. Actually, no. Okay, he did fall off. I didn't kill him, thank God. It could have been rough. That would have sucked. Ah, nice, Les. Dark Elder, but I've lost most of them over the years. I just get them as the paint only. I don't play anymore. Yeah, see, I'd like to play it. I would like to play it. Good game, Doba. Good game, man. Good game. Is non-contracted illicit cargo dead now? I only see people doing contracted hauling nowadays. Contracted hauling is just no risk or reward for the most part. Hollywood, and it's good money. So yeah, there isn't any real reason for people to do commodities other than some of the crazy high ROI, low volume commodities I tried to do yesterday. But yeah, otherwise contract holding's where it's at, and there's nothing you can do with that as a pirate, which is kind of boring. Just doing this, guys, until we get some more bounties pop up. Bounties are slim on this server, at least.
Welcome on board. I'm Watson, the Foxtrot Point.
Quantum drive is now
Everyone's go on my side.
It'd be hilarious if dropping him, giving you a CS. I would not be happy, man.
drive is now
I'm gonna do some bounty hunting today with the old basher. It's always a good. I did it with the wolf when the wolf came out. Spent a lot of time in the wolf bounty hunting with it. Gives you like a good feel for the ship. In and out of it, using it. It's a nice way to get introduced to new fighters. And since I like the basher, I'm happy to do that with this ship. I might do a video on that as well. Last one was really fun in my opinion. Hello, Q-Pan. 40k is a great tabletop game. What army would you think to try? I would do Imperial Guard. I already have one box of Imperial Guard. I have some Space Marines as well. Is this... There we go. Whoa, what the hell?
Contact.
Did they all blow up or did they just spawn in? And that's the effect when they spawn in. They all just blew up. Oh, no, there's some more. Dude, what's my radar set to? I quite like the sounds of these guns, I've got to lie. Why don't they sound retro? There's something retro about them. When you boost in this thing, it sounds like your gut is telling you have diarrhea or something. They are stock. Bad habits, yes. Not bad on DPS, from what I can tell. Huzzah! 50k in the coffers. Easy peasy, no threat. GG. Antium core. Well. Would you look at that?
Sending creds your way. Thanks for clearing out that contract.
You did it! You exploded them with your mind, with my thoughts, with my pledge to your power. Custodes? You go for custodes, Decker? Ah. I don't like custodes. They're too, like... They're too OP. From what little I know about them. You know, I like the factions that are actually kind of like underdog-ish. It's a shame, man. As a pirate, I watch Sunday flyers waltz into Pyro with no care or consideration for where they're at. Pyro feels like an extension of Stanton now. Dude, it's wild. It is wild the way some of these holders behave in the game. They almost behave like there are no other players in the game at all. You know, I've been shooting at, like, not indiscriminately, like, you know, warning shots, trying to talk in global, trying to contact over VoIP, flying next to them, giving like warning shots when they've exited their ship and run up to the freight terminal, like basically standing in front of them, flapping my hands, saying like, you know, I'm probably gonna like steal your ship or something here, you know, this is, don't come here, because either we're operating here for whatever reason or, you know, you're a risk. Go, turn around, and they will just act like you're not even there, you know? They'll just act like you're not even there, zero interaction. It's wild. It's wild the way some of these players behave. I mean, we saw it yesterday at Hathor. Hathor is a PvP area, basically. Like, it's if you turn up there and there's a bunch of fighters flying around with a Perseus, you probably should turn around if you're not equipped to defeat them. But yesterday, that Phoenix flew in. Between us all, we were clearly, like, aggressive in the area, fighting other players. They just land, they just ignore everything going on. It's crazy. Like, it's really weird. Like, you should at least acknowledge them in some way. Some sort of, like, communication in this multiplayer game. It can go a long way. I wasn't griefing or anything. Anybody that watches my streams know I don't indiscriminately kill people. I just don't get any enjoyment out of that. But if I am doing something in an area and I do consider them a threat because I don't know what their intentions are and I want them to go away, I will try to communicate with them. I will try to give them warning shots. I will try to, you know, VoIP or talk to them in global. Anything to kind of like signal, you know, this is, you know, please turn around or something, whatever. And they just won't pay any attention. No care in the world. I know you're joking, Kelly, but that is, some people will think that in this chat. Some people watching the stream will think that, so I have to clarify. And ultimately, if people do want to go around just shooting people and blowing things up, like, it's, you know, I think it's stupid, but they can do that. It's not against the game's rules. which is why you as a player need to be always on your toes and just have that in the back of your mind, whatever you're doing.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
That's why you need an actual decent lore system that makes a shred of sense, obviously, which we don't have either. Want to get Grey Knights? Grey Knights are also OP as hell, Decker. I see the pattern here with you, Decker. You like the OP guys.
Drive is now on.
Detox, a problem with Custodes isn't that they're OP, it's that they know and remind us all the time how OP they are. No other Imperial faction sucks their own PP like the Custodes. But don't they have like a right to? Aren't they like the Emperor's guards? Hey Skyven, how are you, man? Oh yeah, Baneblade is cool. Someone, yeah. Literally they fly around like no one poses any threat, and when they get shot at they sit there confused. Yeah, it's strange, it's strange. I think, again, that's a problem of... It's like a problem of... You have these two types of players coming together in Star Citizen's multiplayer universe. Two types of players, all with a completely different idea of what the game is and how the game works. And both sides, you know, playing it in a way that they think the game should be played, essentially. Dude, these fuel tank missions are easy money. It's going to help me get that gladiator quicker. Dark Angels are really cool, Jimbo. I don't know who I was talking to about them, though. I don't like their... departments. I don't like how they're separated into, like, the Raven Wing and Death Wing and all this shit. I like chapters that operate more like a... almost more like a traditional... combined arms military.
Welcome on board. I'm Walton, Foxwell point of contact. Everything
One of the reasons I like the Imperial
Fist.
Fists.
You may proceed with your contract.
But I do like everything else about the Dark Angels. I think their paint scheme and their secrecy and their susness is cool. I'm having fun with 4.9 already, up to Prestige 1 with Battalia. The mission to get Special Drake Golem is a tedious one. VTS works better too. Yeah, so this mission, Honichi, what is it for the Golem? What do you get? You get like a... You actually unlock a ship that gets attributed to your hangar. I'm completely unaware of this. It's not really my kind of gameplay, but I'll probably end up doing it. I'm running with just this stock, dude. For now. DPS seems decent enough. Gladiator got some good buffs. Flies very nice in 4.9. Wait, it got some buffs, Naughty? Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I always buy a Gladiator every patch if I lose it. Are these all going to blow up? Yep, you get a custom version of each ship with good components. That is... What? Why isn't that bigger news? Or did I just not pay attention to that news? Hello, mission update, please. That's pretty big news, right? A mission granting you a ship? That's pretty big news, man. It's pretty big news. There we go. Look at that. Visibility is so low in this, I'm pretty confident I'm going to crash into a rock. Why are my lag pips on? They should be lead pips. What's happening? There we go. It's busted. Pips are broken. Pips be broken. The pips do be breaking. Hello, Mad Clone. What's up, man? How you doing today? This is basically free money. These missions are free money. Only money. I need something more real.
Contact.
Dankeschön. Wiedersehen. And 50k for nothing. Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, nice work. Foxhole appreciates. I'll get you on the system.
Missile! Love how they're all unguarded, no turrets or anything. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's free money. But they all spawn in after you've done the job. Just how I like them. Bitteschön und Schuss. Schuss. What does that mean, Medi? I'm going to check that out then, Noi. I'm going to take a look at the changes there. I didn't realize. I'm always eager to see more Gladiator buffs. Although the Gladiator was in a good spot, I feel like, beforehand. To be honest. Literally no criminal scum on this. Server anymore. Frankly, inconceivable. Microtech. Let's just jump somewhere and see if it triggers something. Yeah, kind of crazy that they came with lamp, isn't it, Flazon? Considering Mark II doesn't even have lamp here, and it's a starter ship. You know some German? No. Very, very little. Very basic. You're welcome and goodbye. Sehr gut.
Is at 75%.
And there you go, that's all my German. Obviously they should make it obvious. I think it'd be cool if legal missions would put you in conflict with actual players more, like you could have an assault bunker mission for Ninetales at the same time. Dude, I'm pretty sure they had that once. Correct me if I'm wrong, OGers. Wasn't that a mission once? Something like that? Yeah, dude, I mean, we've asked for those kind of missions forever. I don't know why COG doesn't do more of them, because I just don't... I don't know, man. I don't know why they don't more of them. Ghost Hollow was a great example of a mission that triggered emergent gameplay, and you could make some good money doing it. I'm pretty sure there were bunker missions or something like that at some point where you would have to go defend... You had to defend something against players. Oh, Kong says, scared of going to Crusader since this morning because whenever in the area, their server needs multiple minutes to catch up compared to when I'm anywhere else. It's pretty rough, man. It's rough. I think desync is worse in 4.9. And I'm not the only one that's noticing it. Detox German confirmed. I do like German, the German language. Rip Ghost Hollow, rip UE Navy chasing you when you get CS5. Yeah, rip hotspots. Remember when they started that thing where if there was like a large criminal element in an area for too long, the UE would slowly build up more and more forces until you were gone? And then you could have like these cool UE battles. They tried that for a while and then got rid of it. Probably not online. Probably not. I'll be very surprised. Rip being scanned on arrival at the station. Yeah, they just got rid of that too. They got rid of the pirate interdictions, the NPC interdictions. And how much of that was just straight up wasted time? As in, like, if they wanted to redo that stuff, it'd have to be coded from the ground up again. Today everything broke, Ruffy. Can't even turn cargo in anymore. Elevator won't recognize the contracted stuff from missions anymore. No way, man. Really? Really?
Quantum fuel is at 15%.
Anyone else have that problem with contracted cargo? Yeah. Hey Ramo, how are you, dude? It usually takes about a day, Pickle Nick. You usually get a day of a new patch, and when 4.8 dropped, it was beautiful. I got at least 3 hours of flawless gameplay. And then we all know how that went. Yeah, Jumptown, Scorchio. There was a video from PTU of 4.9 where a Javelin came twice to a station to fight the Idris that was there with CS5? Huh? Really? But why? Yo, Potato Bob. A lot of it went away when we got server meshing. I think the NPCs scanning / interdictions went away on 4.0. I think a lot of stuff, yeah, you're right. A lot of stuff went away on 4.0 because the just static meshing, it didn't work with static meshing, like solar flares in Pyro. Knoxwell, thank you very much. First sub of the day. I appreciate that, Knoxwell. Thank you very much. Welcome in. 07, thank you. So a stream where a Jav showed up? What? Really? Why? Are they testing it again, do you think? Love being a player that's mostly focused on FPS combat. So much of the game works well for me. Really? Honichi, that's some of the worst, usually. Hey Sandys, how you doing, man? Welcome. You thought wrong, Seth. Now they definitely fixed some bugs. They just, you know, it's obviously going to take a lot more than one minor course correction to take care of most people's day-to-day woes in the game. That is for true. Yeah, not too bad, dude. Not too bad. I'm alive. There is something wrong, Keenan, yes. Raz!
07.
How you doing, Raz? Thank you very much. Good to see you again. Thank you for the resub. 4 months. Much appreciated. Mucho apreciado. Welcome back. Thanks for the meaty support.
Quantum drive is now.
Yeah, like the Ironclad works now and stuff like that for those people, and some other things work again, you know. Come on, where are you, Tresla? And other things, yeah, other things, you know. Take a look at the patch notes. They fix stuff. It's just,
Quantum drive is now on.
it's just crazy that the desync got worse. What I've noticed. That's one of my biggest peeves. Because they did reduce the clutter now. They're culling vehicles a lot more. The hell? New Babbage. And they're culling vehicles a lot more now, so that should make things better, but not yet. Yeah, it really does, Khalid. The ship is whiny.
Quantum drive is now on.
They didn't announce Free Flight yet, did they? Not yet, no. But there should be one this month. Foundation Festival. Yeah, probably. Mod. It's the yin and the yang. I was really hoping for routing to work better, but still a pain in the ass to set route most of the time. Yep, that is an elusive one for CIG. That's for sure.
Quantum drive is now on.
This game is not ready to show off to new players, but every stream someone comes in and says they picked up the game because they watched my videos or played the free fly and they're loving it. You know, you can't argue with that. Granted, they haven't been playing long enough to get jaded by certain things at that point, but I always say, you know, 45, 50 bucks, whatever it is for a starter pack. 2 weeks of just experiencing Star Citizen's craziness and what it can do compared to other games can be money well spent. If you enjoy it after that, you can deal with the bugs and everything, then you got a project and game to follow for life. It's pretty good value for money. Free fright, yeah.
Landing gear down.
Lifetime's worth of anticipation, yeah.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Even with all the bugs, $45 provides a very high fun to dollar ratio. I do think so, like, you know, I do say to people to, you know, if you've got a high tolerance for bugs, try a free fly, really get a feel for it first before picking up. But generally, I don't think it's, cool, I can't store the ship. Like, I think there is I think you can get some good value out of it just for experiencing all the crazy shit that SC does that no other game does. Literally no other game you can get some of the experiences you get in SC, right? So, I don't know.
Engines
Everybody's different.
offline. Launch complete. Landing complete.
Oh!
Launch complete.
I just put you down here. What the hell?
Landing complete.
No.
Engines offline.
Ah, yeah, Christoph. I get that all the time. Do you mean in the FPS scanning, Dover Swing? What's the War Dogs announcement mod? Guys, I'm just going to switch server. What, you think we should have those features, Dover Swing? UI features that let you know when you're looking at another player and who they are in FPS? No, I don't think we need that. First War Dog stream, devs playing with and against playtesters, giving away alpha access keys too during the stream. Oh, cool. When's the stream? F Tune says, hey, I'm new to Star Citizen. He isn't. Do you think it's worth it to buy an Idris starter pack? It is. Yes, F Tunes. 100% is the first pack I always recommend. But do you know why? Because it allows you to do every game loop in the game. Basically, right? And if you really want to get a feel for the game, why wouldn't you want to be able to do every single game loop during your first period of trying it out, you know? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The Odin, Honichi. If you go for the Odin, it's only a few $1,000s more. You get the Idris as a loner. So you get the best of both worlds, man. And you're also future-proofed. You're future-proof then for any kind of future gameplay. And you never have to worry about being attacked by anybody in their light fighter. That's a really smart decision there, Honichi, actually. I should have thought about that. Oh, dude. Really? Are my PvP missions broken? There's no way there's no criminals on this server.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand your vehicle. Please visit.
Yeah, Benici. I mean, there probably are some people that are like that. Skyber recommends the Chinese Gold Farmer crew update DLC for the Idris starter kit. There was just nothing beating a dedicated 24/7 crew. Oh, not this again! I think some sort of helmet feature would be nice, like if I saw you in game, I wouldn't tell me your name until I looked directly at you. This should be limited by line of sight. I don't think we need that, Dover. Like, why? Why would you want that? We just need VoIP.
Welcome.
We need VoIP to work, to identify ourselves. Ah, now my ship's busted. It's grayed out. We had no music this whole time. Aren't we eventually going to have nameplates over people's heads? Not in FPS, I don't think. I think you'll be able to scan. They want to do scanning, right? Which will give you information about somebody. But the idea and hope is that scanning comes with pros and cons, you know? Occasionally I like to see player names at stations so I could actually talk to them over chat. Well, a compromise could be that maybe you can see people's names in armistice zones, but it's like you kind of want to be anonymous as well at the same time. Add an anonymous mode, what, so you can turn it off? You kind of look sus and stand out if you have to do that, though. You can't blend in.
Hey there.
Dude.
Vehicle has been. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Well, that's definitely does that. Yeah, it's a little bit less immersive, Dover Stream, for that reason, but yeah, maybe King of Wells. Just make it a toggle. Toggles are good. Choices are good. Hevex, thank you for the follow. Oh, I keep doing this. I love this game has so many servers, it's extremely hard to stream snipe someone. It really ain't, Jason. It's very easy to stream snipe people in this game. There are not that many servers.
Your systems are offline. Hello and welcome aboard your train interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
I did have one less in the radar, I think.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've never done it, Jason, but I've had it done to be plenty, and it seems pretty easy. And yeah, I mean, I'm always in servers with people without even trying. Like, there isn't enough servers in each region to kind of make it that difficult, really. You know, COG's never told us how many active players there are in Star Citizen, but what are we talking, like, you know, 400 to 700 players per server? I think maybe if the active concurrent players might be in the low tens of thousands or something, is my guess. Don't know. And then split across the regions. It's not that hard. This is 500 rep. Yeah, I'll probably struggle with that because I don't have armor. And I can't carry ammo, so. Alright, we'll just kill a little bit more crates, do this until we get some bounties again. Ooh, do I need to get fuel though? Yeah, I do need fuel. Damn it. We'll get some. If you get the Star Strings mod, Kong Lexia, it's made by Mr. Kraken, it will tell you that.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Pyro's diabolical at the moment, just had my third error in 10 minutes. Server error? Really? Interesting. It was terrible for me in Decent yesterday. Well, they've never told us the numbers, Kill Block.
Shield system online.
Well, it's just a new ship, Ruffy. Checking it out, feeling it out. Last light fighter we got, I think, was the Wolf, so it's been a little while. It was halfway through last year, I think, we got the Wolf. September or something. I heard a sniff of Bounty Hunting 2.0. No, I know. It's a shame. I would like to know more, please. All right, dog, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for coming by, man. Have a good rest of your day. Fuel is low. Hydrogen fuel capacity on this is very low. Quantum fuel isn't low. Medi, I'm using a crafted, I think crafted tailwind suit. I think it was crafted. I have to double check. Does the badge have live support? It does, yes, but I've turned it off. The deed is done. Very well.
Shield system offline.
Hey, nice work. Foxwell appreciates it. I'll get your money soon.
Dude, no bounty missions. What's going on?
Shield system online.
I didn't sign up for this. I think the players are being a little more chill since the update because my server doesn't even have any criminals on. I've been on for a hot minute. Yeah, tell me about it.
Shield system offline.
How dare they? Calliope. Okay, Microtech. Microtech. Oh, Thurston. Where's Microtech then? There it is. Surrounded by other jump points.
Quantum drive is
Right, Jason. Yeah. Okay. Copy.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ghost Hollow, my beloved. There it is. For those who don't know, Ghost Hollow is like used to be an open mission. You could just turn up there, hack the terminals, it would start to... The idea was that it was like this crashed reclaimer that had like some hacking terminals in it that were hacking like a wire transfer, I think. I can't remember the full story, but you could just turn up there, take the mission, realign the satellite there, fire it all up, and then start the hack on the terminals, and it would give you like, you could make 300,000 credits by the end of it, but it took like half an hour. You had to, and while you were there, once you triggered the mission, other people would get a mission to come attack you, I think, right? I think there would be like a counter mission you get. Something. It would trigger something so that other players got a mission to come to the same spot, and then you'd have to like hold it to get the payout. And that's Ghost Hollow here on Microtech, and that's been a mission that's been gone for like 2 years at this point. They said it would come back with the new mission pack, but we haven't got it yet. Oh yeah, ERTs were such a good way to play the PvE as well. I loved them because you'd have these big ships to deal with, and then you'd have the cargo inside to loot. It kind of like brought multiple different things together. Pretty sure it's bugged. Lofty has a video about bounties not showing up at all, but that was last patch, so I don't know. I mean, I had one earlier. I had 2 earlier, but they've just stopped now. You had to shut down the comm satellite, and when you did, that it let everyone in Microtech know it was active. Thank you. Yeah. And those are the kind of missions we need more of, in my opinion. High risk, high reward missions. You go there, you can make 300k easy if nobody comes to stop you, or you get killed and... well, you don't lose anything. You lose your time.
Quantum drive is now off.
I don't believe that for a second, Sika. There's got to be some idiots down there shooting friendlies at bunkers, getting crime stats. There always is.
Drive is now off.
Those are the real criminals, the real hardened criminals the advocacy should be chasing. Any ships are excited for? I'm looking forward to the Legionnaire with a heavy machine gun up at the front of the boarding party. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm looking forward to, man. It's the Legionnaire. I only care for ships that actually change the game in some way and bring with them like some sort of new way to play or new mechanic. They're the only ships I care for, and the Legionnaire is the only one I can think of currently that's on the horizon that does that. But it will probably arrive before its functionality. Let's be honest. I don't know what it's I don't know how they're gonna nail its functionality, but whatever they do with the Legionnaire, I do feel like it needs to be able to board a ship before the ship is disabled. Like it needs to have some sort of active boarding capability so I can fly up to an Idris that's flying along and initiate a boarding procedure. Like they can obviously shoot me down before I get there, but if it's a solo Idris guy flying an Idris and he doesn't have gunners, maybe his PDCs can shoot at us, but if he doesn't have gunners to defend him from boarders, my Legionnaires should be able to essentially like match speed with an Idris, pull up to its docking collar, initiate the docking sequence, and the computer should basically pull you in. That is exactly how I want the Legionnaire to work. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that.
Gear down. Landing complete.
Restock. Hack their scanners with a minigame first. Well, I think they said you would have to like hack the docking collar, right? But I think the actual process of boarding, like initiating the dock, it like, I don't know, maybe you have to at least bring their shields down or something. That would be fine. Bring the shields down. Once the shields are down, now you can initiate the lock onto their collar. And then, yes, maybe there's like a hacking minigame so that the defender has time. Let's say it's like a minute, like a 90-second minigame when the Legionnaire is attached, that the pilot has to initiate some sort of hack, or the guy in the engineering terminal has to initiate some sort of hack which busts open the docking collar door. But it's always like 90 seconds or 2 minutes. So that if you are aware of the fact that you're being boarded, you now have a chance to say, security, we've got a Legionnaire on portside airlock. Get down to that airlock and prepare for board. Oh my god, like, oh, that's the good shit, man. That's the good shit. If we can get to that kind of position in this game, it would be game changing. It would be so freaking cool. Maybe if there's a hacking intrusion mechanic, don't think you should just be able to freeboard. I think if you've brought down the shields and you've aligned with their port or starboard side, like the Legionnaire shouldn't be a tank. I think it should probably be quite fragile. If they're not shooting it down with gunners, or like, I don't know, trying to do maybe evasive maneuvers to break you off, I think as long as there's some sort of time frame from when you lock on, when the docking collar opens, so that the defender has a chance to protect themselves. I don't know, I think there should be... I don't think it should be, like, impossible. Yeah, I mean, because it's a kill box, exactly, Jason. Like, you're a Legionnaire, you're committing potentially 5 to 10 people in this thing that can get blown up at any moment. You're committing 5 to 10 players, however many players you want to put in that Legionnaire, you're committing them to that coffin to fly up to a cap ship, lock on, and then when it's locked on, if it works the way I'd like it to work, where there is like a timed sequence before the docking collar opens, you're then a sitting duck for 90 seconds to a minute, whatever time frame they give it. Then when that docking collar eventually opens, you're instantly in a kill box to try and board the ship. Like, I don't think it's too much to ask for it to just work. I don't think we need to overcomplicate it too much. Because you're putting 5 to 10 players in there when they could just be in ships. Like, it's got to be worth it. It's got to be worthwhile. And then you're sending them into a kill box where they could just have 2 or 3 guys holding down the collar, ready to shoot anything that comes through. Monocle Man, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the media support, 07s. Well, the counterplay, Dovasween, is just having people on board your ship to protect it. There are people that want to do that in this game. They want to be a Marine on board an Idris to defend against boarding parties or to form their own boarding parties. There are so many people that want that experience from Star Citizen. The Bezos Bucks Decker, yeah, thank you for the Prime Monocle.
100%.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, Kinds. A bit like Expanse. The way they did it. Should just hack the engineering, so you power them down and they have to either counter hack or you start to dock and breach them. I don't know. I don't know if it needs to be that. I don't know if there needs to be that. Like, maybe from the engineering terminal, you can initiate a lock sequence on the docking collars, which extends the time before the Legionnaire can break through them. Right? So if you've docked with the Legionnaire and you've initiated the procedure to open the docking collar, maybe from engineering you can do something like divert power from engines or shields and like extend that timer by like 60 seconds or something, so you can like counter their breaking of the docking collar by 60 seconds, so it adds another minute before they can actually breach, giving you more time to prepare on your ship. I don't think you should be. I don't think there should ever be a situation where a Legionnaire will connect with an Idris's docking collar, and then you got 10 guys sitting there with their hands around their dicks doing nothing because an engineer counter-hacked the docking collar and now they can't board, and then they just break off and fly away. I don't think that should be the case. I think once a Legionnaire is docked with your capital ship, you are going to be boarded, but there are maybe things you can do to delay it and mitigate its effectiveness. Like, I don't think we should be in a situation where I can counter your entire boarding procedure completely. The chance, like, you were given the chance to counter that boarding procedure when you should have had people on your turrets or escorts protecting your flanks so that some Legionnaire doesn't creep up and board you. In my opinion. Do we jump another one? Oh! We have a bounty. It's working. Is he going to be sitting at Grimhex? Ooh, yes, probably. Ah, Lever, thank you. Yes, I have heard about prison being busted once again. Looks like a guy that's angered a few security forces, no doubt. Agreeing with you about the time thing, the balance counterplay would be the time it took to attach deploy from the breaching pod ship. If it was instant, it would be a little busted, especially if you're unable to detect the docking. Yeah, well, like I said, it would be like there would be a timer before you broke open the docking collar, and then if a ship docks with you, you just get like a warning pop up like you do with engineering when there's a fire on your ship. This big freaking flashing warning pops up for everybody that's in the ship. Boarding in progress, boarding in progress. Maybe with a timer, so you know exactly how long you've got to get there. And then engineering or your captain would have to communicate which docking collar it is. We are getting dangerously into Imagine Copium Hopium territory. I can already hear the cha-ching of the pledge store as people go and buy Legionnaires based on scenarios that we have no idea how they're going to play out at this point. Yeah, but to be docked, you need to stop the ship from maneuvering, meaning you create a blackout event for the Legionnaire to latch onto. I disagree, man. I don't think you should have to stop the ship from moving. I think that brings up too many problems, too many issues. I think that that presents too many problems in the game, in my opinion, based on like my experience with the game. I think if you have to completely stop the ship from moving before you can attach the Legionnaire, then why bother? Just blow the freaking hangar doors open and fly in and drop people off. The Legionnaire should be your active boarding choice. It should be the choice you make to board a ship when it isn't disabled. So what I mean is, like, yeah, you'd have to maybe slow the ship or just fly up to it and mimic its movements or something until you get like a docking. You know, like how you dock with stations? It's almost like you have to align it with its docking collar. Once you're aligned, just gamify it, man. Just let it freaking sink and then dock, and then you're attached to it like a parasite. Like, I don't think it needs to be too overcomplicated. Raber. Yeah, what's up, Frack? How you doing? Exactly, Jason. Yeah, if we overcomplicate it, it just never work and no one's ever going to use it. Oh, come on. Routing is rough still. Attach it with cables, harpoons, or beams? If you want to explain it away, yeah, maybe there is some sort of freaking... Maybe the Legionnaire has some sort of magnet on the side of its ship so that it can help dampen the differential, like the movements between their ship and the Legionnaire, so that it makes it easier for you to mimic its movements or something. I don't know. But I don't think you should have to completely stop a ship to board it. That defeats the object of it. You're supposed to be destroying it from the inside, while it's... Like, boarding is what you do to a ship when it's... When you don't have the capabilities to disable it. Like... Well, that's not entirely true. If you wanted to disable it because it's got something in it that you need, or you want to capture the ship, then... That is another good excuse for boarding, but... I think it should be another layer of fleet combat that you should have to worry about. Yeah. I think it should still be a little bit sensible. The interstellar docking maneuver wasn't easy. Well, again, man, like I'm saying, why if you're putting 5 or 10 guys in that ship to go board a ship in an offensive... Contract's gone. Yeah, offensively, yes, right, where you're at a disadvantage anyway, and that ship could just get blown up en route to it at any moment, potentially.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I don't know, it can't be too hard or too overcomplicated.
Well, they're a nasty son of a bitch, huh? I put the bounty back on the wire. Hopefully somebody will back it.
Raber's requested we inhale some copium over this discussion, ladies and gentlemen, and I think he's right. We need it. Thank you, Raber. That's the good stuff right there. I think we needed that. Hey, Berlin. Any fun FPS missions? I really like the FPS in this game, but I'm getting tired of sweep site or defend site. Fun FPS missions. Slightly different is the 890 jump mission around Microtech. You got to go board an 890 jump and stop the hack from the bridge and kill everybody on board. I mean, it's slightly different, but it's mostly the same sort of thing. There's the QV stations in Nix that you can go do. They're pretty good. A little bit more challenging. QV station runs. If you're looking for PvP, you can do contested zones at all the major landing zones in Pyro. Lazarus missions from Pyro 1 are FPS heavy. They're quite challenging with 1 or 2 people because there's loads of NPCs. And you get to fight the big worm at the end. Oh yeah, the Onyx facilities are quite good. Yeah, they're a good FPS experience if it's working well, you know. There's a lot of different things also. Best thing to do is kind of look up some guides for them on YouTube to at least know how to start them all, which missions to take to start them. If you have to stop the ship, they need to make more large distortion weapons to let us stop it without disabling it. I think boarding is for stealing ships, so you need it in good enough condition to fly it away after killing the crew. That as well.
Quantum drop is
I don't know. I see. There's that as well, but I see boarding as something you do when that's your strength. Like, we can't beat them and we can't beat their fleet, but we can take like this. We can make this risky maneuver where we send our best FPS team to destroy it from the inside. Like, I also see boarding as that. Yeah, Monocle is that too. It was getting scary there, Rayba. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, man. This is not a lot of bounties, man. Not a lot of bounties at all. Hey, Tooltip. Thank you for watching, dude. Thank you. Good to see you. I'm playing some SC since 4.8. Had a quick question about the new Basher. Could you explain what or who the ship is for? Seems like with just size 2 hardpoints, it's basically a fast P shooter. Is it mostly for stuff like PvP? Yes. I'd say it's mostly for PvP. It's mostly anti-fighter, anti-light, anti-medium fighter ship for advanced pilots, I would say. It's very fragile. It's not forgiving. It's very small, so you need to be maneuverable to take advantage of its strength to kind of speed tank and shake off damage and dodge shots. It's more of an advanced dogfighter's ship. It's basically like a snub with a quantum drive, to be honest, so that's basically where it is. It's quite specialized, I'd say. Alright, I'm gonna just... I do need to do this one. It's orange. Wait, is yellow? Orange is after yellow, right? The Foxwell? Why does it pay so terribly? Hey, Asnog. Good evening, good afternoon. Imagine boarding the Odin, maybe even with multiple teams. It would be awesome. Like, it's freaking huge. You get lost. No worries, Orzo. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's lots of PvE content in FPS, but the AI is very hit and miss whether it's working well or not. That's one of the problems. Never played SC before. Is it worth getting into if I only play casually? I think it's worth just trying it. There's a free fly coming up this month. You'll be able to play for free for a little while, Kevin. So give it a try. You might like it. If you do like it, pick up a starter pack for like $45. And even if you play it for a few weeks, just experience what you can do in SC that no other game does. I'd say it could be worth it for you. If you like it and end up sticking around, then you have a game for life, or a project for life to follow, because it's never coming out. But it's always updating. For better and for worse. Use Star Strings. It's called Star Strings, Jason. It is a content creator called Mr. Kraken. Check out his content, check out his videos. It's all very good. Very guide-oriented stuff. And he does a custom mod called Star Strings where you just extract it to your SC folder and then you get that information. It also tells you the quality of components when you tractor beam them, and it tells you the blueprints you get for certain missions. Basically does what Stars should do. You can play solo for a while, Kevin, but you'll get more enjoyment from the game joining an org eventually. But I would make sure you exhaust your solo play enjoyment first. Then go looking for an org that matches your playstyle and offers you something that you want to do.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum
This
drive
looks
is
like the
now
spot.
off.
When
Yeah, you can use referral code as well if you want to. Kevin, I have one under my YouTube videos, under the live stream description.
Shield system online.
I'll give you some more credits when you start the game. It's such a small amount, it's not very
Good. Now all we have to do is wait for them to show up.
not much of a game changer. So you enjoying the Basher? Is it a keeper for you? I like it, Ridge. It's a just explaining it's an advanced fighter. You've got to like be able to, you know, dodge, duck, dip, dive in this thing. I would say to get the most out of it. It's very fragile. How about you, Ridge? I didn't buy it. Yeah, disclaimer, I haven't bought it, Soul Mist. This is just from CIG. I'm in their partner program, so they let me show off new ships sometimes when they arrive. So I haven't paid for it. Would I buy it? Probably not. Probably not, but then I have a Wolf, I have a Gladius, I have an Arrow, I think. So I wouldn't buy it with real money. It doesn't really fit. It doesn't really allow me to do anything I can't already do with the ships I have. If I really wanted it, I'd buy it in-game. Probably won't be very expensive. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm just grinding a little bit of credits because I want to buy a new ship. I want to buy a Gladiator, Kevin. But I'm also trying to do some player bounty hunting.
Contact.
But there are no player bounties on this server or the last
Anyone
server.
tries to mess with us, you handle it.
Looks like we're in business. No sign of the target yet, though.
I have the F7A Mark 1, yes, yep. Not a lot of org mechanics in game yet, though. Should get a social system update soon. Heavy soon, V-Hawk. Heavy quotes.
Contact.
Do you have the Benny's vending machine referral? If so, does it work or is it just cosmetic? I can't remember, actually. I don't know. Does it work? As in, does it actually dispense food? No. It just makes an annoying noise. Hello, buddy. Kidding me? Can I not penetrate you? Vegan? There we go.
Congratulations.
Target down.
Target is destroyed.
Target down.
Ambush an amateur. How dare you?
Shield system.
It's an extremely talented pilot right there. I was just a better one. Really. Bounties sound cool. You just track someone down and PvP them. Yeah, they are fun when they work. When you have some, and when the player isn't doing something that isn't accessible, like they're not sitting inside an armistice zone or something. It isn't the best system, but you basically get a god marker of their location, updates constantly. You always know where they are, and then you just chase them down and kill them. It's not the best system, but it is one of the only ways you can lawfully get PvP in the game. Hello, Chaos. How's it going, sir? I'm enjoying it, but I'm also not an advanced pilot, so it's been an adventure. I agree, it's better for better pilots. Yeah, it's you know, it's like snubcraft, right? It's just for people that can really take advantage of their size and speed to defeat, like, light and mediums. I think most heavies, you wouldn't even be able to penetrate them, would you, with this thing? Size 2? I think I need to do orange, don't I, to then get the next one.
Shield system offline.
There is pyro, but it's less populated. Yeah, and again, there's literally,
Drive is now
like,
on.
Sergi's provided no tools or reasons to get PvP other than contested zones in pyro. Yes, you can go and fight people anywhere, but
Quantum drive
there's
is
nothing to
now
fight over. Pyro is basically Stanton. Red Stanton.
on. Quantum drive is
There's
now
more to
on.
fight over in Stanton than there is Pyro. Not unless you used NDBs, yeah, and I guess any sort of cannon-based loadout, true.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, which I'm talking like with my stock loadout right now. Easy. Buy it in game. Oh, yeah, it's available in game, right? Do it.
Shield system online.
Oh, sorry, Al. You can always catch the VODs, but obviously it's not live. Thanks for trying, though. I appreciate it. G'day, g'day. I did, but I have store creds. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Good, good, good. Holy lamp! Right, you're gonna be awkward and not show me where these satellites are, game? So what, are they only selling the Shiv in a combo pack at the moment, is he? With the Basher? Classic. Gray's lamp is brutal on the eyes. Full that 3 experience it is. It's nice though. It's also effective, but what the hell are the satellites? Remember why I don't do these now. No worries, Jason. Yeah, it's nice. It's a really, really nice addition. Fine addition to my collection. This is crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Such a thrilling mission, too. I think that one's bug detox. I don't think they ever spawn. I failed 2 of them last night. No spawn. Yeah. That's the only orange contract I have, and I have to do orange to get the next ones, don't I? I think you're right. It is bugged. And still no criminal scum. No, I had those in the middle of the yellows. Yeah, but don't you have to do orange to get reds? Whatever the next one is. You have to do like 2 oranges or 4 oranges, whatever number, I think.
Quantum drive is now off.
Some things never change, Pretorax. Some things never change.
Quantum drive is now on.
Do those missions not pop up anymore, Soul
Wait for a
Mist?
job like that. Foxhole needs people we can count on.
Shield system online.
Shut up, your missions don't work.
Foxhole here. Glad
Have
you
to
know
abandon
how
them.
to lend us a hand. You should have everything
Bastards.
you need to get going.
It's not OP. I don't think anyway, Pretorax. Might be some pilots making it OP, making good use of it. It doesn't feel OP. It's arrived in quite a good state, I suppose. Okay, this one's working, I think. Yeah, it's basically like a snub with a quantum drive, Pretorax. Do I use any stutters and reference websites for referencing what? Just Learn? I use Urkel and SP Viewer, and then like UEX for commodity-based stuff, and Seastone for item-based stuff. There's quite a few. So it looks like this one might be bugged as well.
Shield system online.
Oh, got a new bounty pop up. Oh, dude's close. That's interesting.
Can't hear. I'll be tracking your progress on the bounty. Watch yourself out there.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, looks like we got a guy that's shot a security forces by accident, which means he has to go to prison.
Quantum drive is now on.
Chaos. I like it, Rebel. Yep.
Quantum drive is now off.
I have talked about it a lot and answered that question a lot, so if you want a more detailed answer, you might have to skim back just a little bit. I think I literally just answered it before you came in, buddy. Alright, what's this guy going to be flying? Probably a frickin' Idris or something.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
The dude is still in his bunker. Think he's still hiding deep. Oh no, there's a Hornet. That's his. Think he's on the move.
Shield system online.
C. Oh, of course it is. Ah. Ah. Ooh. He's deep in the DC. I'm pretty ill-equipped to deal with the DC. Can I land here or am I gonna get shot up?
Down.
So dark, man. Alright, it says I'm trespassing, so I should be getting shot.
Landing complete.
You got an issue with the stream, guys? No, we're not dropping any frames or anything. Make sure you do an F5 if you're experiencing issues. I can't remember what happens. I think my ship gets nuked as soon as I get out.
Launch complete.
Okay, let's go. Let's just do it.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
I think we have like one mag of P4 rounds. This is not a good idea, guys. It's not a good idea. Hey, Matt Black, how are you doing today? I did remove the crane, yep. Like, are these guys going to shoot me as well? I don't know. I do not know why. Are they going to shoot me? If they do, I'm dead meat. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, components.
Time's headless. Shit. I'm always to find out the cause.
think he saw me. I can't afford to get shot, guys. I'm in a flight suit. I can't push him from the front.
I've got to enjoy this. Shit. Can't find any trace of him.
Dude's waiting for me. Oh no, he's a little bit further away actually. Oh, actually I don't know where he is. Did he just go up the elevator?
Cover.
Dude's in the rafters! Shit.
Someone.
I don't even know where those go. Ah, we've overstayed our welcome. We're gonna get killed by the guards.
We got trouble.
Yes. Come on. No! I should have still got that. Why? Is it busted? Oh. I think it's broken. I should have got, even if he like quit, right, or whatever, or suicided. That should have still counted for me.
Today just got interesting.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Maybe I haven't done bounty hunting for a while. There's probably some bug I'm not familiar with.
Can't stay here.
No, wrong way. We need to go back underneath.
Can't find him anymore.
Yeah, even if he backspace, I should get credit now. So,
Bring it.
I don't know what happened there. I think my ship is going to get nuked. Well, we did it, but telling you guys, it's so frustrating trying to do anything in this game at the moment. Just nothing works, you know? Can't even bounty hunt. It ain't good. It ain't good. Yeah, matey. I went in with like one round of P4 magazine.
Engines online. Launch complete. Shield system
Shit!
hit.
Shit!
Landing gear up.
Corkscrew, corkscrew and pray, corkscrew and pray! Ooh. Lucky.
Shield system offline.
Man, you come down to clean out the cockroaches and that's how they repay you. Hey, Ultimatum. How's it going, dude? You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. So, that was classed as a failure. I think I even have call to arms active. I do. Psst. What an absolute scam. Scamaster again. Let's go rearm and refill. Exactly. Just learn. It's crazy. It's crazy. Go in, infiltrate the DC, remove the cockroaches, and that's how they repay you. They make my... Look what they did to my ship. Look, it looked like a wolf before they started firing at me. I'm gonna have to You have to contact my lawyer. This was a wolf before they started opening fire. Now look at it.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
The basher took a bashing.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, Dave, I'm gonna have to get like a canned. I'm gonna have to give you a canned response because I've answered that 100 times already. I'm afraid. I need to get better at like getting a command that answers the question for people because I don't want to be rude. But yes, it's a good ship. It is basically a sniper with a quantum drive. It's a good ship for an advanced pilots. It's very fragile. It's a glass cannon, smaller than an arrow.
Shield system online.
Got to be able to take advantage of its nimbleness and size. So you need to be a good pilot to really do anything with it. It's more geared towards PvP. Can we clip that? There we go. Then the clip would answer the... That's what I need to do more often. I need to clip it and then we have a clip to answer the question. Sub Crown, does it fit in the Alien carrier? No. Too big for that. But it is like, you know, smaller than an arrow, really. So it's pretty damn small. But the Tulai, the Tulai? Yeah, the Tulai is, yeah, that, I mean, even the snubs that do fit the Tulai, it's like, it's such a, it's not a good carrier, man. I mean, the way you get in and out, you need to be able to get in and out reliably, but that is so finicky and temperamental. Matt, yeah, I knew somebody was going to do that, but honestly, that is just, that's like what happens. That's how frequently you get asked. And I don't want to be rude. I want to, obviously people are going to ask that question. It just, you end up repeating yourself over and over again.
Engines offline.
Can you fit it in the reclaimer poop hole? Reclaimer poop hole? You can only fit things in the reclaimer through the elevator, can't you? You mean the hole where you just shove crates out of? That's crazy. Shut up, Oscar! It's smaller than a Merlin? No, I don't think it's smaller than a Merlin, is it? That's crazy talk. Let's find out. Basher. Merlin. Oh, this never works with the new ships. Metrics. Length is 13 on the Basher, 12 on the Merlin, 11 on the Beam, 7 on the Merlin, height 4 on the Basher, 2 on the Merlin. Yeah, it is smaller. Bigger, sorry. Merlin, Basher. But probably fits a lot of stuff. I wonder if it fits in the back of the Corsair. Nah, too wide. I could be talking total shit. You are. In fact, you are. I'm going to say, you are. Sorry, Ultimatum. Don't ever do that again. How dare you? No one ever talks shit in this chat. Everything everybody says is factual and informational. Never speculative. Never based on hearsay. Never based on rumors. It is all nothing but straight, factual, computerized brains in this channel. Communicating on something frequencies.
Quantum fuel is at 100%. Launch complete.
Was that a canister with a month's supply of copium? Yes, it was. Yash Chomp. This is my copium bottle. Every good Star Citizen content creator has one. That's why I've been here so long. It helps me get through the day. And I must admit, it's running quite low. It's running quite low. You can't even hear the copium anymore. Normally, when you shake it around, you can hear the of Chris in the can. That's how you know there's some copium left. If you can't hear Chris when you shake it around, then you're in dangerous territory.
Shield system offline.
The Pisces fit into a Corsair, or am I confusing that with the Nursa? The Fury fits in the Corsair, I believe. I think a Fury fits a Corsair or something silly. Nursa does fit. The Nursa does fit. So does the Storm AA tank. Oh, chat. This is quite... Ooh, 100k for the boarding action in progress. Who was it who was asking about FPS missions? Oh, it's quite far, actually. Yeah, this is probably suicide. I have nothing but 12 rounds of P4, but Star Citizen's AI. We can see what we can do. Oh, it definitely fits in the Carrack Zap, yeah. You can get like 3 or 4 arrows in the Carrack. Oh, dude, Ultimatum, I thought the Basher was like a Corsair-sized... I mean, I must admit, I didn't give it much attention. I didn't look at the concept art, but I thought it was like a Corsair-sized daily driver from Grey kind of thing. I was way off. But I only, like, briefly took a look at it. Jason, what a question. Chat, Jason asks, would you eat ravioli or mac and cheese? What's your answer to that, chat? Americans will say mac and cheese. I would rather eat nice ravioli, personally. I think mac and cheese... I don't know, maybe I've never really had god-tier mac and cheese, but it seems like it's quite overrated. The latest image before the full reveal looked clipper-sized at least. Yeah, it really did, man. I thought it was much bigger. When it came out as a light fighter and it's even, like, snub-sized, I was like, what? Okay. Mac 100% it's a steady. Pierogi Kurva Mac. What the hell is that? Polish Mac? Ravioli, Zap, Concrete says ravioli. I don't know, I'm American, I'll go ravioli. Well, alright. Well, ravioli, then it is. It looks like democracy. I love democracy. It seems to have prevailed here. It is, Mark, yes. It's a precious bucket of bolts. I'm American as long as it's, and I say as long as it's beef, ravioli. Well, like cheese and spinach is nice as well. Good ravioli is bloody good. It is bloody tasty. Hard to get the good stuff. Very filling too. Right, who was asking about the FPS missions? This is one that you can do under the Mercenary tab. It takes you to an abandoned, or sorry, a disabled 890 jump boarded by pirates. You have to go kill them.
Quantum drive is now off.
But I am ill-equipped for such a job. Real ravioli or real ravioli? Ultimatum. It would have to be real ravioli. The tin stuff, as far as like desperation poverty cupboards, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's honestly not that bad, just then. Like canned ravioli on toast or something,
Contact.
disgustingly okay.
Shield system online.
We got some targets. Heinz tin shit is shit. It is, but you know it is when you're eating it. You accept it. You allow it.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
AI working beautifully. Oh, that's... What? They spawn a Hercules on these missions now. But why? If it's convenience food ravioli, then it doesn't matter. Love all the black Morozov set they added, looks so good. A black Morozov set. Ooh. I haven't seen that. I like Morozov. I could go for a succulent Chinese meal. I could also go for a succulent Chinese meal. So overpriced where I am for Chinese food. So overpriced. It's insane. Same for Thai food. I never have it anymore because it's just too expensive. For what's essentially just freaking street food.
Landing gear down.
Just make the Chinese food yourself? We do, actually. My girlfriend cooks a lot of Asian food. It's my favorite kind of food. Right, this is going to be pretty bad for us. There's a chance we are going to fail here and die. I also think that... Can I land... Actually, I can probably land in the hangar with this ship. Oh, shit.
Start all you want. This ends with you dead. Where the hell they go? Yeah, we lost one.
Epico. Oops.
Landing gear up. Landing gear down.
Hello, boys.
Complete.
That's quite nice. Right, probably going to get murdered here. God help us. I'm here to help. Don't worry, I've got 12 bullets. Take cover, boys. No, Jimmy. Jimmy, no. Okay, who's got the P4 rounds? Nice. Don't worry, Jimmy, I'll make them count. Wait, you don't have P4 bullets? What? Oh, I did that flyby of the... Oh, no, 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 no. Flyby of that Hercules? That sounded good. What kind of scam is this? Why are none of them carrying P4 rounds? But they've got P4 guns. Dude. Okay, steady. Thanks, man. Anakin, stay in the cockpit. Stay in the cockpit. Okay, well, in that case, we... Okay. You gonna take the pistol out, buddy? Please? Thank you. We're gonna do this with the pistoles. Some of them are P8s, but there's a few P4s. This mission's so old, D, they haven't updated the enemy loadouts to have ammo? Probably. Pick up the P4 and pistol? No, because my P4 is crafted. And I can't be bothered to switch the sight and everything either.
Taking the street through. Find whoever the hell this is.
Come on, you have 30 seconds. Get off the ladder, you. Oh, shit.
Pop off. I got you covered. We got trouble. Go, go, I got your back.
Okay, we're not gonna halt the data transmission, that's for sure. We are John Wicking these bitches. This gun's pretty good. Was it even here on the bridge? No. Oh. Where is it? Music sounds kind of wobbly. That's the bitrate on Twitch. Getting confused, dude. Never found it all the other attempts. There's one on the bridge, and then I think it's only ever in 2 locations. Bridge and Cargo Bay, maybe? Alas, we have failed to halt the transmission. Oh, this is grim, isn't it? Another pool orgy that went wrong. Oh, God. Somebody put cyanide in the pool. Oh, really, Chris? Oh, well, there you go. Chris has found it in half a dozen locations. Oh, I don't do it enough. Clearly. Found it in the VIP Diner Lounge spot. Should we go check? Interesting.
Okay, let's do this. They got me. They really got me. Here we go.
Oh, I thought I had more med pens, but I clearly don't. Could be a problem. That could be a problem. What the hell's happening here? Oh, the Hercules is trying to hump the 890 with me in it. I see. Here we go again. Medbed on lower floors? There is, yeah, I know. We might have to use it. If we survive.
Well, that definitely wasn't nothing. They got me! Push it! They really got me! We lost! Here we go!
Oh, shit. 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 No, I'm gonna bleed out. Wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm definitely gonna bleed out now. Go get the med bait. Med bait! See if this works. Heal me. It does work. And they're going to give me some sustenance as well, which is always nice. How do you get it to show the contracts only in the system you're in? I don't think there's a way, dude. Unless Starstring says something I don't know about. The deed is done. What did I make on that in the end? I don't think that was 100k. Right, back to the basher, I guess. Could really do with some P4 rounds, though. Weirdly, none of them are carrying P4 rounds. So if I kept shooting them, would they just run out of ammo? If I just let them keep going? Ah, P4 rounds. Eins Magazine. What's magazine in German? Eine Magazine? Magasunderheit? Magazine? Gefwacken? It's basically the John Wick plot minus the dead dog. Absolute cinema. All NPCs have infinite ammo. No, they don't. It's realistic, mod. Game's completely realistic. They have whatever they're carrying in their backpack. Everybody knows that. Why am I coming back up here? I need to be on that floor. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Any bounties yet? God damn, this is dull. Where are the criminals? Good. Back in we go. Okay, slight problem though. That A2 might be blocking our exit. Perfecto mundo. That was that. Hello, Reiki. Have you bought the Rust Bucket? No, dude. It's COG promotional chill trial. And how you doing? I thought crime status broken. No, there's still some people getting crime stats, but it probably is leading to there being less of them. It's just barely any, dude. up, pathetic? Yeah, I just scrapped this shit together. I just found a bunch of things hanging around in my hangar. It was really easy. We needed a tractor beam
Quantum drive is now
and a little bit of chewing gum to make it all come together.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, refuel again.
Quantum drive is now off.
But yeah, I was hoping to have a little bit more action than this. I think I'll just go fly around Hathor for a little bit, maybe. Pretty sure prison is bugged right now too. It is. Yeah, you can't turn in all to lighten the sentence. People actively avoiding PvP instead. Yeah, it is bugged. That's true. It's true. Yes, I do love that entry animation to be one of the things I love about the Wolf. Entry animation, so satisfying.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
You do a sit rep on what is working, won't take long. What is working in Star Citizen? Good question. Chat, can you help? What have you found to be working today? I already know that contracted cargo hauling is hit and miss. We already know that Hathor is kind of hit and miss still. Dude, it's just everything. Mining's working? Oh, mining's working. That's a good shout. Yeah.
Landing gear up.
Docking got a bit better, but it isn't fully working. I'm still hearing reports it's still not working all the time. Unfortunately.
System offline.
For me, everything's working perfectly. Didn't log in yet.
Quantum drive is now on.
I was under the impression that all bugs had been fixed in 4.9. No, that's 4.10, silly. That's the one where everything works. Loopholes of tech smugglers is most consistent too, actually. Is more consistent. More consistent, but not completely consistent. 4.99. In terms of tech smugglers, are we talking the component room at the end? Is it actually spawning the components better now? Hunting components, aka NDBs from NPCs on gully missions? Sounds like a useful thing for me to do, actually. I'm cautiously excited for the Instance Dungeon 4.10. I'm looking forward to doing it, but I'm fully anticipating that instancing will bring more instability overall for the mesh.
Hey, yeah, not sure why you aren't completing the contract. I don't really have anyone else to handle it, but okay. I'll see what I can do.
Oh no, Zap. Classic, dude. Which weapons are OP this patch? The C788 ballistic cannon seem to be the OP weapon now. There's always one. Are we able to dock a reclaimer to stations in Stanton? I don't see why not. Reclaimer pilots? Is Reclaimer a special case with docking? The C788 fire rate sucks. Yeah, it's got that as a downside. Its velocity isn't terrible though. It used to be a lot slower. Damage is quite high. I think they're still going to rebalance it soon. I don't know why they even touched it in the first place, but CIG works in mysterious, witchcrafty ways. Yeah, S788s are cannons. Their weapon just got a nerve. It got a slight nerve, but it's still quite strong. Still got some high alpha, Asnog.
Is at 75%.
Yeah, it is only a size 4. There's no other variation of it. So above that, deadbolts might still be good, but there's other options, I guess. Laser cannons. Fighter combat, like size 4. I think the 787. Are they 778 or 788? I'm confused now. I think they're still quite good on some of the size 4 fighters. Like, I think people are putting them on Talons. And people are putting them on Talons and flying stealth Talons. Which is nasty. C788s, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you confused me, Clippy. That's how easy it is.
Quantum drive is now off.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, we were going to look at the Gladiator changes, weren't we? I forgot to take a look. My Gladiator. I'm in the 5 mil range now, right? 5 mil. 5.1 million buckaroos. All hard-earned cash, that is, guys. All hard-earned real cash. No duping here. All hard-earned Xenothreat priority missions. Capital ship kills. All mine. No leeching. The new Basher ship, Alexander.
Landing.
New Gray's ship.
Down.
It's a beat-up pod racer. Combat ship.
Landing. Engines offline.
Yahoo! Now this is pod racing. I got sucked in. Sucked in. Yeah, that's the basher. Gray's basher. Just decided to bash one out. And that's what we ended up with. It sucks, Jason. The Demeco sucks. Don't go near it. You need something with more bang for buck. Might as well get a pulverizer. Yeah, it's very Star Wars-y. Yeah, for sure.
Hey.
It does whisper, yeah, which is cool. I like, you know, I've said this a few times, I like ships that look beat up, utilitarian, and ugly. They're my favorite kind of ships. I don't like pretty ships.
Hey. Hello.
That's what people want, and I'm with the people on that. What? What do they want? Some air? Give the people some air? Is that what you're saying? Come on, Kaigan. Give the people some air. Oh, the Star Wars thing. Okay. I think I might try out the Star Wars Galactic Racer game. Yeah, it does look cool. It looks quite visceral. Like the pod racing looks pretty intense.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Gallon's quite good, I think, yeah. If you like burst fire. You want the old, like, the most powerful gun at the moment, I think, is still the Parallax.
Landing gear
ATSCAF is really strong. It's a one-shot, though. Gotta be accurate. The good thing about the FPS guns in this game, they're all pretty good. Like, none of them are just absolute dog shit. What's up, Eskimo? Thanks for the follow.
shield system offline.
You say that, but the grenade launcher exists. Grenade launcher is still quite crap, isn't it? I think it even got a buff, and I think it's still not very good. Yeah, I played the original too, Chomp, on PC. Episode 1 Pod Racer. Good times, good times. Never got Sebulba's Pod Racer, so if I get Galactic Racer, I definitely want to get Sebulba's. Yeah, it's the Bash and Noel. Shit. Oh, we're good, we're good. Just Demeco, it seems. Well, it's not terrible. It's just a lot of better options when it comes to the Demeco. You can use it, dude. Nothing wrong. You can use it in PvE and stuff. I'm looking at it from a PvP perspective. You want something that's going to drop your opponent as quickly as possible, basically. No, Julian, if it isn't saving between sessions, it should be. I don't know why it isn't. Sorry. It should be saving between sessions. More HP, Skyven. Every piece you duct tape on gives you more hit points.
Shield system online.
Oh yeah, it only works on the same ship, Julian. Yeah, you're every angle you save is only for that ship or the seat you're in. So if I'm in like a friend's ship in his co-pilot seat, the camera angles I save from his co-pilot seat, I don't think they'll be the same from like a turret seat or from the pilot seat. Well, there's nobody here. Dead yet? Have you clapped this thing out on Urkel yet? What do you mean, like decked it out with a build? Yeah, the prospectors are beefy, Jesus. This gun for crowd control is the prism shotgun, good for hordes where LMG should shine, but they don't. Pulverize is good, but massive walking debuff. Yeah. Heavy, slows you the hell down. If you're rocking with a railgun as well, you're just a snail. Miss build for life. Tell me about it. Ridiculoso. Hathel's been dead lately, it seems. Well, it usually gets busy when I'm streaming and I turn up. But I just want some. I'm just looking for some like bounties. The bounties just aren't working though, are they? Nobody's getting crime stats because that's broken. So bounty hunting is broken. What if Hathor is probably busted 50% of the time still? Handle the ship well? Well, handle it well when there's less obstacles in space. Lying around stationary objects. About killing the things too. It takes too long. Thank you, Villa. You know what I want in game? Ship incendiary rounds. They do like 0 damage but start fires inside. Oh, dude, that could be kind of cool. Yeah. They'd have to have like high pen values. Maybe have like really low fire rate or something. But that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? What's that down there? Is that abandoned ironclad? Wreck? It is. It's funny. I think this is the same server from yesterday. Valakar here. Should we check out their new behaviors? That's what it's come to.
Landing gear down.
Oh, hold on. These fucking prospectors are going to ram me. Hello, Danger Noodles. Is it going out there? Yeah, pretty dull, to be honest, dog. Sorry, guys. It's been pretty slow.
Shield system is hit. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Oh shit, they're about to grief me. Would almost give engineers something to do. I know. It's not a bad idea. Right, so the Valakar are supposed to have new behaviors. They're supposed to dive and move around underground, and that is a precursor to the Apex Valakar being able to do the same thing eventually. So I'm still holding out hope. Maybe by the end of the year we might see the Apex Valakar in some capacity. Would be pretty cool, along with the new planet tech. The fact that this sort of stuff is moving along gives me a little bit of hope. Okay. Well, look at that! Would you look at that? Okay, that's better. That is better. Wow, look at that! They're doing the thing. Couldn't hear the broadside of a barn still, but wow, impressive. Most impressive. What about the... What other different behaviors were they supposed to exhibit? No! Shit! Fuck. Oh, I actually thought I'd get away with that, but stupidly, of course not. There's moving ones and sentry ones, so just different behaviors between them. I wonder how far they actually follow you, though. Be one with the worms, I will. Oh, God. Yeah, we can't put it back together with duct tape, guys. Oh, they chased me! Oh, that's cool. Hey! That's cool. Oh, fuck you! I'm tired of these motherfucking worms on this motherfucking planet. It's over. Okay, that's... No, that doesn't work. I don't think I'm doing any damage. I am doing damage, yeah. Take that. Ah, worth it, guys. Worth it. I see, I agree. I agree. There's nowhere else to go for you now. You know what would have survived? Prospector size 1 lasers, a Hornet Mark 1. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Skyman. If only my F7A was here. Mad Clone with the party invite. It's okay, Mad Clone. Oh, dude, I'm, Do I even have your party marker? I don't think I do, dude. GG. Make a knife with its brother's teeth and fuck him up. Make a Chris knife. Feel like this is deja vu of yesterday. I'm basically stranded with nothing to do anyway. Oh, Super Mac! What's up, Mac? Thanks for the raid, man. Welcome, everybody. How you all doing today? Thanks for the raid on Twitch. Welcome, everyone. You probably stick around. I'm probably going to send you guys onwards in a little bit. What was Mac up to today? I'm feeling very uninspired at the moment with SC. What's up there, Normal Sandman? Hello, welcome. That prospector just ominously standing over my ship's destruction. Kind of creepy. Oh, he's doing Rock Cracker? Does he actually need the resources? Actually running the thing? What's he using the resources for? Yes, blame. It happens a lot. Oh, you needed the Satirix. Oh, so you didn't need the actual, to run the actual mission. You needed the Satirix. Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. You didn't need to fire up the laser, that is. The sun is setting.
My desert. My Arrakis. My Dune.
Goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Cargo at the planetary level is working fine for me in 4.9. That's good. It's good news. I've heard other people are having problems with it. Have you checked out the new baguette missions? Not really. I don't really have any need or reason to, but I might have to at some point. This all Matt's got wiped with 4.9 patch. Need to refill our stock. I need to refill our stock too. Some of my stock to rebuild my Zenith that I got stolen last stream by that weirdo. That freaking weirdo. Desynced slash lag switching hacking dude. Mine isn't working. You're what, Matt? Yeah. Weird thing that's called placeholders in my inventory is what? Feels like it's just bugged something that cannot unbug, so I should get rid of them. Yeah, get rid of it. You don't need no replace me bulls. Holding missions? Yeah. I've heard it's very hit and miss. I do need more mats. I still need my Karenite for the Parallax. In fact, I need other things now as well. But yeah, man. A lot going on with SC right now. I'm not feeling very inspired. Half the stuff I want to do ends up not working as well, so it kind of makes it difficult. Are we getting social stuff this summer? Don't know, VPZ. I hope so. They can't LTP mats. It can't be asked to do it again this patch. Yeah, I kind of spent a lot of time last patch getting a lot of stuff for the Zenith and getting a lot of stuff for the Parallax. I'm not sure I can be bothered to do it again this patch either. Reco mining missions don't work anyway? You gotta be joking, man. Really? They're already broken? You gotta be kidding. Anything you want to do with crime stat won't work. That's like all the nothing going on with SC content gone. You know what I mean? Like the emergent stuff. Emergent stuff ain't working. A mission. It's just, yeah, it's just not in a fun state right now. For me personally, I might even get a little bit creative next week. Something else. Let's see. There's nothing else out there. There's nothing else out there that's exciting me. Three of 4 delivery missions today. The stuff didn't appear for me to collect. This is the Reco missions arc. God damn it, dude. They can't keep getting away with this! Scan is super inconsistent. Maybe I'm just getting super unlucky, but I think they moved aluminium asteroids out of Nyx. You can't find them? Even though they're part of the mission? Surely not. Now, Ultimate, I'm going to be heading out, dude. I started early today anyway, and I'd rather do some editing, be productive, than fumble around trying to get some content going. Oh, okay, Ark. Just the normal missions. Oh, you mean next week, Ultimatum? Yeah, you're going to say like Mecha Chameleon and stuff, aren't you? No, I want something I can sink my teeth into and get like invested in. There's nothing. Last year I had Dune Awakening at this point. It was a good mix up for the year. It was like a nice slow period for SC, but I had Dune Awakening to get invested in. Oh, look at that. Suddenly went dark. You got action there, dog. Ain't no way. Who the hell's going to Whistler's Crypt? You could play Sand. I'm just kind of done with that genre, man. I think it's a good game. I'm just over that genre for now. Go in, kill things, get something, get out. The gunplay isn't fun enough, I feel like, in Sand. The combat isn't fun enough. Armory Forger, I'm constantly hovering over. I might, maybe next week is the week I dive in and give it a go. I think there's definitely potential there to get some cool content out of that game and have some fun. But I gotta like get over the learning curve. Oh, really? They got hackers in Sand already? Boo. Hey, yo, how's it going, man? What are we doing? Nothing, man. I think I'm gonna head out in a sec. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, man. Tried to get some cool stuff going today. Just nothing's been popping off. Armor's good, but it's also mostly shits and giggles. What do you mean shits and giggles? Armor's pretty serious stuff, isn't it? It takes about a week to get good, I think, in Armor. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. You have to really commit to it. You got to spend quite a bit of time to get good at Armor before I think you can appreciate it. A bit like Star Citizen, right? You got to spend quite a bit of time to get familiar with the game and its ins and outs and its nuances to really start having fun in it. But that's fine. Thanks, Yo-Yo. I appreciate it, man. I'm probably gonna just go see my kid and fam for a little bit and then probably just carry on editing my next video as well. There's quite a few people in my org who have it, actually, Jason, who are going to show me the ropes when I'm ready. Yeah, Jezzy. Might as well give you guys something good to look at. Classic Stream Star Wars Galaxies. I am close. I had a really cool idea for Star Wars Galaxies. But it's almost like a whole different channel idea. Which I can't invest in right now. But I had a cool idea for some Star Wars Galaxies content one day. Might dabble one day. Might check out that restoration server. Oh, really, Ultimatum? You mean no logistics? Forger is like the only other combined arms game I can think of. Armor, I guess. Reforger. Yeah, that's what I mean, you know. There's just not enough. There's not a lot out there. That's the kind of like content I want to make and games I want to play. And there's no MMOs either. There's just no MMOs. But no, I was thinking about like checking out Galaxies on stream one day, but I feel like people who are not familiar with Galaxies, the people that didn't play it back when it was out, they're going to shit all over it, and they're going to make me feel bad for liking it. All right? I'm scared. I'm scared the people who are not Golden Age enjoyers will see the graphics and see the UI and see its age and be like, you think this is the best game ever made? And I'd be like, yes, yes I do. It was once upon a time. You can't judge me for the past. So I'm like, almost like, I don't want to ruin it for myself. Pigs. Jeez, man, it's a great game for me to poop on. New channel for 40k Total War soon. No, Clack. That will be a mistake. But I will be playing that. Is there something new happening in Star Wars Galaxies? No, there's only the Restoration emulator where they've added a bunch of new content and changed the game drastically. Also might be disappointed yourself, to be honest. Yeah, definitely would be. I mean, I've played it a little bit here and there off stream over the years. Honestly, it still holds up really well. It still looks good as well. It holds up really well. It looks good. The game is timeless, really. I mean, people are still playing that RuneScape crap, and I mean, there's people that love that game. I look at that and I think that is trash. That looks like trash. But there'll be people that think the same about Galaxies, probably. Total War 40k game would be good when it finally comes out. Yeah, I think next year, maybe mid Q3 next year for 40k Total War. Playable at Gamescom in August, which is interesting. Squad is good, but finding servers not filled with sim players is very hard and they just shoot at you. That new Star Wars mod for Squad looks really cool. Galactic Contention, the updated version. That looks really cool. Depending on what's going on with SC, I might check that out when that comes out. That comes out on the 31st of July. I love trash, says Decker. Well, you're here in this stream. One would presume. Oh yeah, Clack, that's true. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's summer slump, dude. It's summer slumps. It happens. We're in the summer slump right now. We had Dune Awakening. I had Dune Awakening last summer slump. Star Wars Galaxy with the vibe. Hang out with friends farming. Yeah. It's a good time. Good time. Galactic Contention can be insane. I've had some all-time moments with that mod. Have you seen the update coming out? Crown? It looks really good. But I'm not a massive fan of Squad's engine overall. Could be nicer. But it looks like that could be quite fun to play around with, but we will see. We'll see. Let's come up with some cool ideas of things I want to do in SC again. Might be experimenting. I haven't tried the Genesis mod collection, no, Alcinor. I haven't seen anything about it that really is interesting, except like every piece of footage I've seen it is just people walking through the world, which is great. The world looks really good, but it doesn't look very engaging. It's ultimately still just Star Wars or Starfield. I know they've rewritten some of the quests and stuff, but I'd love like a multiplayer mod if they could make that like multiplayer or something. It's just a single. It's at the end of the day, it's Starfield with a Star Wars skin. And I'm not really interested in that. Me too, Jason. Yeah. I don't really do Battlefield Crown. Yeah, I don't really do it. Naval update looks kind of cool though. Right, you guys all came over with a raid from Supermax channel, so I'm going to send you over to Space Tomato. Mr. Space Tomato is streaming, so I can raid. Yeah, I am really like gearing up for that, Roscoe, but I really want to cover it once it's at 1.0. You know? I'd like to do a video once it's 1.0 for Silica, play it a lot, and then do a video to help boost visibility and stuff for it. And it's not 1.0 yet, but I know it's come a long way. Right, guys, raid coming up for Space Tomato Gaming on Twitch. He's also on YouTube. Go find his channel on YouTube, Space Tomato Gaming. Excellent dude. I also did a podcast with him recently. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out. We talk about the sandbox and instancing and Star Citizen as a whole. But otherwise, so thank you so much for everybody for coming out for an early stream again today. It's always appreciated to see you guys coming out for a different time slot for my start of my stream. It means a lot. And sorry it's a bit of a boring one today, but thanks for hanging out and thanks for the conversation. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend, whatever you get up to. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.